A gang of burglars suspected of gassing radio DJ Nick Grimshaw and his 81-year-old mother while they were sleeping in their luxury rented Ibiza villa have been arrested. Spanish detectives sensationally admitted for the first time today knockout gas could have been used by the criminals as they linked the gang to at least 22 raids across the island and released chilling footage of the masked suspects at work. 3 people accused of the burglaries, with the total value of items stolen exceeding €500,000, are thought to have been operating in Ibiza since 2019. The revelation opens up the possibility their targets could have included a number of millionaire famous faces. Nick was targeted by criminals believed to have used sedative gas after renting a villa in Ibiza for his 40th birthday last month. His mother Eileen, dancer fiancé Meshach Henry, 27, and niece, Liv Grimshaw, who appears with him on Celebrity Gogglebox, were also in the property. Sources close to the investigation confirmed today the gang arrested are suspected of being behind the raid on Nick's villa. One said, "Detectives believe the 2 men remanded in prison and being investigated over a series of break-ins on the island in which sedative gas could have been used were the same ones who targeted the property the British DJ had rented." The presenter and his loved ones were said to be unhurt, but lost some valuables and have since returned home. The revelation emerged as Spanish police released footage showing one of the criminals' burglary victims confronting a member of the knockout gas gang after discovering them rifling through his valuables in a luxury Ibiza villa. The thief, wearing black shorts and a t-shirt and looking as if he has just woken up, fights with the masked intruder before the robber manages to break free and flee the scene. Separate footage showed the intruders walked casually through the grounds of a villa with stolen items in their hands before driving off in a getaway vehicle. Binoculars and other tools they used for their break-ins, as well as some of the stolen items recovered including designer watches and phones, were exhibited by cops. The operation that led to this week's 3 arrests was codenamed Operation Fonseca. The men are believed to be the ones remanded in prison on the orders of a judge, and the woman is thought to be the one released on bail pending ongoing inquiries. None of the suspects have yet been named. They have not been formally charged with any crimes put under official investigation as part of an ongoing judicial inquiry that is likely to take months to complete. It was not immediately clear today if any of the stolen items recovered belonged to Nick and the friends and family. Spanish police have not yet officially confirmed they believe the gang held were behind the raid or named other celebs they suspect could have been victims, but the criminals' identical modus operandi points to them being responsible. Going public with the admission the gang could have used gas to incapacitate villa occupants, a spokesman for the Civil Guard confirmed. The Civil Guard has arrested 3 people belonging to a gang specializing in committing robberies in luxury properties on the island of Ibiza during the summer. They have been linked to at least 22 crimes with the total value of the items stolen exceeding €500,000. The intruders entered the properties while the occupants were sleeping, always dressed in black and hiding their faces. If they were caught during a break-in, they fled the scene. Many of the victims told police they felt dazed when they woke up, as well as feeling discomfort with dizziness and vomiting, leading detectives to suspect the criminals were using some sort of gas that caused sleepiness. During the investigation, detectives in Ibiza were able to track down the homes of the suspects thanks to the localization of vehicles they were using to commit the crimes, vehicles which had previously been stolen. This week, a property was searched and several objects related to the robberies which had been reported missing, including designer watches, sunglasses, designer bags, mobiles and cash, were found. Officers also seized clothes the suspects used to perpetrate the crimes. The 3 people arrested are 2 men and a woman. They have already appeared before a judge in court and 2 of them have been remanded in custody and continue to be investigated for at least 22 robberies and thefts inside houses. The total amount of the items stolen has been estimated at around euros 548,500. Police information points to the gang being in Ibiza since 2019.